Hey guys, what is up? Here to review another movie review. Finally catching up. My family is watching football. My sister's boyfriend is there, and yeah, they're loud. But here I'm talking about a movie. And since of course it's December, what's coming along in a few days? How many 5 days? Christmas. And what else to celebrate than watching a Christmas movie? Screw Love the Coopers, I'm not watching that. I'll make sure never to watch that. It doesn't mean to hate on it, I don't know. My family wanted to see it, I didn't want to see it at all. We got lucky, we got to see Creed instead. The day that we were going to go out to the movies with me, my family, and my sister's boyfriend. We got to see Creed instead. Love that movie. But here it is. The Night Before is directed by Jonathan Levine, written by him, Kyle Hunter, Ariel Schaffer, Campolo, and Evan Goldberg. The script is actually. Story is written by Levine. Stars Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Seth Rogen, Anthony Mackie, Julian Bell, Lizzie Kaplan, Michael Shannon. Tracy Morgan's also in it as I think he's the narrator, and that was kind of cool, I guess. Miley Cyrus is also in there in a cameo. And who else? Oh yeah, Mindy Kaling too. This movie is about these three friends who spent on Christmas Eve just go out in New York and just do whatever the hell they want. They basically try to party, and they've always tried to find a location of this big holiday party, and they just never got lucky with it. However, this time they get lucky. Now, if you want more history on it, Joseph Gordon-Levitt's parents died, and so the two decided to comfort him on Christmas Eve, and they just go out, and yeah, they try to find this big party, but they also just go to normal stops and have fun. Now, they luckily get the tickets this time, and of course, they do it, and along the way, they run into some shenanigans, some hijinks ensue, and of course, this comedy is born. I was actually really excited for this because I was a little skeptical, but at the same time really excited because I love Jonathan Levine. I love 50-50. I really like Warm Bodies. Actually, 50-50 did also star Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Seth Rogen. So these people working together again. Cool second collaboration. And my overall thoughts are it's far from being perfect, but it's undeniably a solid comedy. I didn't think it was great, but I overall had a fun time with it, and I don't think it will really become a Christmas classic. It'll just be, oh, an R-rated comedy for adults. Yay. Yeah, it's a fun comedy. I wasn't expecting anything. I was just thinking, maybe this actually be a little bit better than your typical comedy, though I'm not a big fan of comedies. Though some people's names will kind of get me excited. I'm just not easy to sell in comedies based on trailers. You need reviews, man. That's all it is for me, reviews, basically. But I won't deny that I wasn't expecting 50-50 at all. You can't expect anything like this, especially the film where 50-50 dealt with an issue like cancer, and it managed to blend not only the seriousness of the subject, but also find humor in there, and that's pretty good. A lot of credit to you, Jonathan Levine, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Seth Rogen, Will Reiser, who also wrote the script. Yeah. I won't deny this though. This is a good comedy, and while it's far from being great, it's still a fun movie, and if you've seen it already, good for you. If you still haven't, hopefully it's still playing in some theaters near me. I think it's already out of theaters and some near me, which really sucks, but I still enjoyed it when I saw it in theaters. Actually, not a lot of people were watching the theater when I saw it, and that's really sad. But I won't deny there was some good stuff there. First off, let's get to the positives. Number one, this is a good movie, good comedy. It has good laughs. There are some generally funny moments. There are a few laugh out loud moments. I had a lot of fun watching it. I couldn't stop. There were times where I was really laughing. Now, is it laugh out loud hilarious? Not 100%, not very consistently, but it is pretty funny. There are jokes that fall flat, but of course, what do you expect? It's a comedy. Not every joke's going to be a hit. But I did, however, have fun basically watching these people just watching a lot of fun stuff. There are some fun I guess you could say slapstick gags, some funny outrageous moments, and yeah, the cast is of course good. The trio, JGL, Seth Rogen, and Mackie have good chemistry with each other. Seth Rogen, I think, really was a standout. I thought whenever he gets high and he just starts losing his shit, he truly had some of my favorite moments. Like, he's just making me laugh my ass off. Seeing the church was hilarious. Seeing the church was really funny. And also, he's just messing around with that plastic Jesus, I think. It was just so funny. There are some raunchy moments, obviously. It is an R-rated comedy. And of course, know the fact this is produced by, I think, Rogen and Goldberg. Not to mention Goldberg co-wrote the script and it stars Rogen. You're going to expect it. 50-50 didn't really have raunchiness in there. And that was written by Levine. Like I said, that was not exactly wrong. They're losing their shit at football, without doubt. Yeah, you can obviously hear me more, but they aren't laughing. You're probably just laughing your ass off at them. I'm kind of laughing. I also like JGL. He does have some serious moments, and I do, and he had some funny moments too. He's much more the dramatic side of the movie, more dramatic part of the movie. And don't get me wrong, some guys can do drama well. I will get to that a little bit later, not right now, but I mean, yeah, the drama's pretty good. Anthony Mackie has some funny moments. JGL has some funny moments. Don't get me wrong on that. There's also a cool cameo from Randall Park. That was just kind of funny. It's a small part though, so it's nothing really special. Julian Bell, I did like her. You could say she is 22 Jump Street. Not completely. You could say she's kind of like that at times, but she's not really like antagonistic. She's a bit more held back, I guess you could say. 'Cause, I mean, she would just have like a lot of jokes, basically criticizing people, basically insulting Jonah Hill and all that shit. It was funny, and I do like her in 22 Jump Street. Some people might find her annoying, and I can see that. But I thought she was funny. She wasn't like all in your face. She was very dry, so I think that kind of prevented the character. So I guess it kind of, whenever she was dry, sometimes with her delivery, I think that's what kind of made the character not really that annoying as some may say she is. Like Chris Tuckman said that. Hey, whatever. He still liked the movie, so that's fine. I never really found her annoying because number one, I think it's because of her dry delivery and the fact that every joke she said out of her mouth was actually pretty funny. But whatever, we all love 22 Jump Street. But that's not the case. But I love to sidetrack. But whatever. She's fine. I really liked her though. It's also pretty funny seeing her with like Seth Rogen. Whenever like sometimes she and Seth Rogen are on screen, especially whenever like Rogen is still high, it's funny. It is truly funny. I'll tell you one thing that really surprised me. They never teased him at all in the trailers. And yes, I did say his name when I was pointing out his name. Michael Shannon. Man, this guy, it's a far cry from his roles. Now, granted, I haven't seen Michael Shannon in a lot of stuff. I do know that he's praised as a fantastic actor. I've seen Man of Steel, but I mean other films, like the stuff he's done with Jeff Nichols. I know he's doing something with Midnight Special. I'm probably going to do a trailer review on that. But I won't deny that, yeah, he's pretty good. I mean, this is a complete far cry from the roles you usually see him in, especially from what I hear. Just seeing him as a drug dealer for me was pretty funny. He had some pretty damn funny moments, and he also, he just had some funny moments. I actually kind of liked him. Like, he had some good moments, and I overall did like him. Miley Cyrus's cameo was pretty funny. Sort of just going to Wrecking Ball, like you may have heard in any of the trailers. Yeah, it's funny, I like it. And to be honest, I don't think from what I remember in the movie, I don't remember her sticking her tongue out and going all crazy and shit. She was a bit more held back, so don't worry, she's not all in your face. There is another cameo I never actually expected at all. They never even teased him. Whenever I looked this guy up in the trailers, whenever people talked about him, reviewed him, they never did. And I'm gonna hold it back here. I am gonna do a bit of spoilers here. Spoilers like after I rate it. But yeah. But yeah, let's continue on. Mindy Kaling was fine for what she had. Whenever Seth Rogen just like lost his mind on whenever he lost his shit, even when it went pretty damn far. And I'm all for dark comedy, don't get me wrong. I mean, excess sometimes can be a bit of a problem, but you know me. I love the Coen brothers. I'm a little skeptical, but still pretty excited for Hail Caesar. That's me. They rarely ever miss, so maybe that's just giving me some hope. But anyways, I am gonna say this. I won't deny it gets pretty far at times, and sometimes it'll just go. And I won't deny there are some pretty funny moments, some pretty disgusting moments, I guess you could say. But some are still funny. But not every joke was a hit, like I said, like in most comedies. There was some drama in there actually, and while that sometimes could be to the detriment of a comedy, here it actually works kind of well. I won't deny that it worked pretty well here. I thought, like, did it always work? Not really, but I'll get to my cons later. It does have some good drama in there, I won't deny it. Mostly because I care about the characters. You know, they're all funny, and I just like them. They're good on screen. They're just fun to watch. There's nothing really truly bad about them. I just enjoy watching them on screen. It's kind of like a fun Christmas movie. Nothing you're going to remember, oh my god, it's going to be fantastic. It's just a fun movie without a doubt. That's really just it. You have fun with it. Now, my cons with it. Some jokes didn't always work for me. There were some jokes that were kind of gross. And there were some dick jokes, and I actually kind of thought it was kind of funny, so that's kind of going back to the cons again. There were some involving dicks that was pretty funny. Though sometimes it could be a little too raunchy for some. I won't deny that. The drama, it does feel a little bit like almost like a typical comedy at points, but I won't deny that it's probably a little better than most of them, because it's actually good. Some of the drama does not always work. Some of it doesn't always hit. It does get pretty damn weird at points, like near the end with Michael Shannon. I'm not going to spoil it. It just was kind of odd. And one of his transformations, like whenever they tried using some odd transformations, like there's time where you see like when like Seth Rogen's losing his shit and he sees a character's face and it doesn't even look like an actual person, like the person's face looks like something like a demon. I think you could say it's almost kind of like Fear and Loathing Las Vegas, whenever Johnny Depp lost his shit. That's what I've heard and from what I've seen, some of the clips I've seen online. Basically him losing his shit, getting high, and just seeing all these bizarre characters. But I'll tell you one thing, they used CGI for them, and it was kind of funny. Don't get me wrong, seeing like it was actually Jillian Bell, like he just sees like her face and it's like a dragon or something like that. It was funny. It scared the shit out of him. It's bad it is pretty funny, but the problem is it's bad CGI, especially the thing like what that happens with Michael Shannon that I thought was kind of odd. That was also not the best CGI. I mean, it's like, oh, what do you expect? Special effects are not that great. It's a low budget movie. Yeah, but guess what? Let's see. District 9 had a budget of $30 million, and the effects were nominated for Best Visual Effects. Does that tell you anything? Lower budget films could have some good effects. I mean, look at Star Wars Episode 4. Those effects still hold up well. Sure, it's a combination of practical and visual effects, but when they work, they work. And that film cost very small. Sure, it could be much bigger now, but back then, that's still pretty big. But even now, that's still a pretty damn low budget for special effects. No, even Ex Machina's special effects are very good. Everybody tells you something. Whenever they use special effects on Ava, they look good. They just look good no matter what. Love Ex Machina. One of my favorite films of the year. But anyways, that's just me sidetracking again. I don't have many complaints to say about it. Just, as you say, some of the drama doesn't work all the time, and some of the jokes just fall flat. And it has a bit of a typical comedy feel, but it's just whatever. I still enjoy the film. It's a lot of fun. It's a fun comedy. It's funny. It's a cool distraction from the typical holiday classics. Though it'll never become a modern classic. It's just a cool addition to the amount of Christmas movies that come out every year that try to be a classic and don't really try much. Sometimes they just think, oh, it'll be a classic. Nope. This one may go down as a classic compared to those, but I doubt it at the same time. I enjoy it for the most part, and yeah, it's a fun comedy. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll recommend it. I'm going to give Night Before a 4 out of 5. Now, let's get to the spoilers. This is the one cat. Now, if you haven't seen the movie yet, please exit out. Please exit out, and for those who leave, thanks for watching. Let's get to the spoilers. James Franco. I never took him at all in this movie. He was actually pretty funny. And him being a gay guy, this guy is all known for going for all kinds of different roles. I mean, we all love him as Harry Osborn in the Spider-Man movies, particularly 1 and 2. Aaron Ralston, 127 Hours. I heard he got like a crazy amount of like praise, and he went going like this rap or something like that in Spring Breakers, and playing himself like an overly exaggerated version of himself. And This Is the End. The Interview. I mean, he plays a lot of different roles. He'll just go crazy all the time if he wants to, and that's fine. If he makes me laugh, he worked. He nailed it. He was funny here. I actually liked him being supposedly gay or bisexual. I don't know. It was pretty fun. It was kind of funny. And him dancing with Seth Rogen was pretty cool. I never expected this thing at all. Thank God they didn't tease that in all the trailers. And I heard no one who did reviews on it talking about it. Man. It's a fun movie. It's a fun movie, without a doubt. Anyways, guys, this is my review of The Night Before. Comment below what do you think about it. Do you think this will be coming down as a Christmas classic, or do you think it'll be kind of like a movie that's kind of almost forgettable, but you would kind of go back to it sometimes, or something like that? I don't know. What's your favorite Jonathan Levine film? Of course, your mine's 50-50. And what's your favorite JGL film? Maybe 50-50. I did really like The Walk, but I didn't love it. What's your favorite Seth Rogen film? I love Steve Jobs. I love Superbad. This is the end. It's tough, actually, figuring out which one's my favorite. I also love 4-Year-Old Virgin. Shit, it's so tough to find a favorite comedy of his. I also love Knocked Up, but I don't know. Anthony Mackie? Captain America: Winter Soldier, without a doubt. So excited for Civil War. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe to the channel for more videos.